So when you talk about being a part of the community, you really are entrenched in Franklin and Simpson
Yes.
County, but that makes you the perfect candidate to be on the Bicentennial Committee.
Yes.
So I understand Franklin, the city, is celebrating 200, and then shortly thereafter.
The county is this year,
okay.
and then the city is
Okay.
next year.
I flipped them.
Right.
So 200 years.
Yes.
So that is a huge.
And I
mean,
wasn't around all that time.
No.
I just,
No. You know, we're here in Dueling Grounds Distillery, and this, we talked to Mark DeTore, the owner, proprietor, distiller, about the rich history of where we are right now.
Right.
Like you could almost feel it, okay?
Yes.
So when you have a bicentennial that you want to promote and celebrate, what do you zoom in on? What do you narrow in on that's going to make people want to come and help you celebrate it?
Well, besides the parade, we're one of the events that we're having in September is we're doing the burning of the courthouse. The courthouse burned in the 1800s.
You know what that sounds so? We're going to burn the courthouse.
Not actually a courthouse, but some of my helpers have actually built a miniature courthouse that looks just like the one that burned, and so we're going to be burning it in effigy.
Interesting.
And how we're doing that, we have planned a vintage baseball game that would have taken place in the 1800s.
Wow, that'll be fun.
We've got the recreation of the Pony Express, which, you know, that was the guy lived here. So
No, I don't know that.
Yeah, oh yeah. So then we've got one of the parts in the play, This Place We Call Home, we did a recreation of a duel that Sam Houston had at the Dueling Grounds. We're actually pulling that out, and they're going to perform part of that on that day.
Just acting.
Yes, yes.
Just acting.
Absolutely.
You know, you, if anybody, and you have a true sense of place. And I always like to ask people what that means to them. What does it mean to you?
That means I love where I live. I love the people in it. I love the community. I love the community feel that you get. And I visited several places and had opportunities to move many times and didn't want to because I did not feel that sense of community like I do here in Franklin.
Sense of place. So who would you sit down? You know, we always ask, who would you like to sit down? We tell people to continue the conversation with us here on Coffee Near Me, who they'd like to sit down and have a cup of coffee with. Who would you like to sit down and have a cup of coffee with? Living or dead, and don't think too long. Because then it gets, just throw it out there.
Well, I know this is kind of sentimental, but my nephew Scott, you know, he had muscular dystrophy. He was in a wheelchair most of his life, but you know, he passed away several years ago, and I would just love to visit with him again and let him know what Aunt Brown, as he called me,
what she's been up to,
because he actually kind of was following my footsteps and getting involved in the community, even though he was handicapped, and you know, he would be one.
He would be proud, is what he would be. Thank you so much for your time. Can you pick it up? Not too hot?
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.